What's up, you guys? This is Tim Trevor, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. Alright, guys, I'm very, very sorry if I sound like crap or if I sound terrible because of my allergies. Anyway, that's besides the point, and besides, I have asthma and COPD. Anyway, besides all that, you're wondering, well, why is this 57 Chevy Corvette doing up here? What's this about? Guys and girls, this is for September. This is for the month of September. We are doing we do what they call a monthly big scale car. So sometimes when we do like mail call, which that's another series in itself that we do like once a month, where I just break out all the cars on our that comes in the mail and I'll pop it open. I'll film. I'll take a screenshot of all that stuff. That's why you see some of these boxes in the background because of that mail call series. However, this was a store bought, so it's kind of a little different, but still, it's kind of in the realm of the monthly big scale car. So back when I first started doing this, I would buy big scale. I would buy mainly just nothing but Hot Wheels, Matchboxes, Masterville, Jada, all that stuff. And then it just came clicking to me one day. It was like, you know what? People want to see some big scale cars. So originally before this, we would do normally 132 scale on Facebook. Basically on the Diecast Collective blog or the the blog, the Diecast Collective site. I'm sorry guys, my allergies really affecting my brain a little bit. Um, See, what we used to do was on there we would do the 164 scale, all those stuff. But once a month we would do, or once a week we would put out a video or an article. This was before video came out for the channel, but we would do a video or article of a 132 scale from like a Jada car or like the Fast and Furious stuff or whatever. We would do that. We would put year, make, and model, the color, what's packaged, and open. Well, we stopped that recently because every time I would type certain things out, especially like this right now, this is a prime example why I'm telling y'all about this. That I don't like typing out a lot of stuff when I'm feeling under the weather, but I have to do my job. And I don't like pushing myself to that. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point what I'm getting back to is I would do something like that. I would do the manufacturer name, year, make, and model, package and open, and color. I stopped that because it just got to the point where I would start falling asleep or I mistype stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, this is not worth it. This is not worth all the mess ups that I'm going to be doing. So I just want to ditch the package and open stuff and the color and just keep the manufacturer name and everything else in there. That's important to what people want because that's what people wanted to see. They're not really worrying about what's packaged and open and color. They can see it through the video. So I'm not insulting them. I'm just saying in general. So that's why we're changing that. Now, in the actual realm of all the things, I will, however, in the description box below in the videos, every video that I do for these big scales, I will actually put the month of September, the big scale, what year and make and model of this car is. And normally I would put fun facts in it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not putting fun facts in it this time around. I'm keeping everything stripped down. It's going to be just what you see is what you got. And then after this video, I'm going to upload all this stuff up to both channels. And then I'm going to get the Saturday afternoon and evening car show. I'm going to figure out what the cars will be for that. Then I'll do the video, and then I'll come back later on the night. I'll do a video for, even though it's going to be titled for, or even though it's going to be filmed prior, but it's going to be a Saturday night, or it's going to be on Saturday night, but it's going to be Sunday's early afternoon and evening car show. But it's going to be tagged. The title or the post date is going to be from the previous day, so it would be today for tomorrow. I'm I have there's something going on tomorrow, and it kind of affects the time timeline of that. So it kind of affects what I'll be doing tomorrow with the actual show for the Saturday or Sunday afternoon and evening car show. I could have done it afterwards, but I'm like, you know what? That's not going to work. So just go ahead and I'll film it tonight and I'll post drop it tomorrow. That's why I'm going to post date it. And then you'll see the actual date. So you'll see 2 dates. You'll see on Saturday's date, but then you'll see Sunday's date after. That's the way that the video is going to be dropped. I do apologize, guys, but that's the way it's going to be for that particular video. Now, however, the big car scales are going to be for the September and October. They're just going to be posted same day. They're not going to be no difference with them. Now, I do like to post. Now, here's the thing. I do like to post ahead of time what September and October is going to be, instead of sitting there and waiting and keeping in the can. I don't like holding it. I don't like holding back for my subscribers. I like to have my subscribers to look at it, and that's what I'm planning on doing. So that kind of like bothers me a little. Some other channels do that, and I'm like, guys, don't, because you're gonna hinder your channel. So, guys and girls, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying it to be disrespectful or any of that stuff. But what I'm saying though is, I don't like holding certain videos stuff back. I like to push it out for people to see and all that good stuff. So we will be doing that. Now, November and December, I don't know what those going to be yet. I don't have a clue. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of time off this coming week. So I need it. I've been working like nonstop for 3 months, and I do need a break. This kind of stuff this is what they call a grind, a serious grind, and and my body needs to relax a little. That's why my allergies and stuff are triggering real bad. I'm not saying it as an excuse, but I'm just saying in general, that's exactly what I need. I need to just take some time off and break and all that good stuff. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and post all this stuff up. Like I said in both videos, there's not going to be any fun facts. It's just going to be what you see is what you get type of thing, and it's going to be stripped down to bare. I will put the year, make, and model and the RX-7 in the actual Toyota Supra for the October event, for the October video, and as well as this video here for September. I'll do the same thing. And guys and girls, I hope everyone enjoys what we're about to see and what you're about to have, because November and December is pretty much it's going to be a good time for everybody on the channel. If you like this kind of content, big scale, 132, 124 scale cars, or 117 or 118, whatever the scale is, or 164 or 187, whatever the scale you like, it doesn't matter. If you like this kind of stuff, and if you like Saturday car shows, Sunday car shows, content through the week, or you want to just subscribe to the retro series because you're like, hey, I like the old cars from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. By all means, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps out the channel. We're on the way to 100 subscribers on both channels. Without your support, without any of that stuff, guys and girls, it does not help me at all. It will not help me make this channel grow. And also, it's putting out more content for you guys, and it's pushing through the algorithm. So let's build it up to 100 subscribers on both channels on late fall or summer to early fall, maybe mid-fall. We'll do that. But then there was also a video coming out with that. If we hit 100 subscribers on both channels, there will be a cool video coming out more about me talking about the diecast stuff and more about my backstory in a little bit more detail. But anyway, also a program though, we will be talking more about that stuff this coming week when the first episode airs. So stay tuned for the community post. That's why I'll put more of a picture type thing out, and then on Friday or Thursday we'll talk more about when the cars are being shipped for the retro series. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be talking more about that in the upcoming weeks. I don't know, it'll be a monthly thing or a weekly thing. We'll figure that out maybe after 2 episodes in. Until next time, everyone, this is Tim Traver, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. Hope you have yourself a fantastic Saturday. We'll be back later on. We'll do the Saturday afternoon car show. And then we'll be filming. I'll be filming later tonight the Friday or Sunday afternoon and evening car show. This is what happens when you've got too much allergies in your head. It just affects your brain sometimes, where the point where you're just. Anyway, you get what I'm referencing there. But anyway, guys and girls, until next time, we're out.